I'm feeling okay about our spot here, especially if like this Revelark resolves next turn. The question is if we play the Lark. If we just have Scavenging is out, we might not even play the Lark. Hello everyone, tell me good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the new follows. I saw a bunch of those in my notifications. If you're a return viewer, I appreciate the return. If you like Constructed Magic, be sure to give it a follow. Play a lot of Modern and Standard here when Standard on Moto is relevant. We're just getting Wrathed. So assume this is Gideon. Sure, man. You had a Gideon. Got me. Just immediately plus. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, I no longer think our opponent is playing Blight Red Kiki. This is like a path check. And this card does not seem good against our deck full of Path Exiles. So now I'm just going to exile a bunch of his stuff here, so that way in the event that he does kill the Skoos, he can't use them with Snapcaster Mage later. We have Spellskite protecting our Skoos from potential Bolt or Helix, so... I saw there was a reset while I was gone. If you're here, I appreciate that as well. I'm going to try and get occasional daytime streams going again. Thanks, Kookie. Thanks for hanging out. If any of you are going to be in Columbus this weekend, feel free to say hello. I will be there. Weather looks like it's going to be great, which is wonderful. So now we have a decision here. Do I want to try and pressure this Gideon? But that requires me to like exile creatures out of my graveyard. I think I'm okay losing the Pride Mage, especially because if he blocks, we put Snapcaster in the graveyard. So I'm just going to go ahead and shove here. If he has... Uh-oh. Hold on one second. Just a second, Jake. Alright, so he's blocking, so we're gonna eat the Quasley Pride Mage, so we really don't care about that one. Declan's got... So we trade here. Or we don't trade, we eat a Snapcaster Mage, which is fine. If he has Resto, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, so he's got a Resto, which doesn't really matter. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and play this Lark out. If he kills it, we still get a voice back, which is fine. You have Ghost Core to deal with his Colonnade. I'm glad we ported out all the birds, because bird would be a miserable draw at this point. So... And now he makes a... I think there's enough matchup for Fulminator Mage isn't good that I don't want another one in the main. I think just 3 in the 75 is fine. I'm happy with 1 in the main. See if he has more basic lands here. Just doesn't do anything. Fulminator Mage. Speaking of... This card's only good here because it gives me another thing for Scavenging Ooze, I think. I don't think there's any reason to hold a land in our hand. I'm just going to play this out. The question is whether or not I want to ship a Gideon here. I don't think I do. I think I'm just passing back. On off chance he's got Logic Knot in his 75, I'm going to start eating lands out of his graveyard here in a second. At least we don't care about these 2/2s for a little while. They might get out of control at some point, but hopefully we'll just draw spells before that happens. Or relevant spells like another Chord or a Witness or something. Yeah, so like I said, I'm eating these because there's a non-zero chance he plays Logic Knot. Eidolon of Rhetoric. I think I'm going to offer the trade with the Lark and get my voice back. Yeah, if he blocks the Lark, I can Fulminator Mage him. And get that back as well. And then, like, Scavenging Ooze gets bigger because it gets Seat to Restoration Angel. Alright, so before anything happens, let's destroy this Hallowed Fountain. I'm just going to kill his Sacred Foundry because it keeps him off double white here in case he is playing Wrath in his deck. And then let's just eat Resto and Path now. So, like, we're a Witness or a Chord away from just, like, running him over. He definitely has more lands in his deck than we do at this point. Like, we're on 25 mana sources, and I've drawn a lot of them. Eating lands out of his graveyard is also decent on the off chance he has Crucible of Worlds. I'm just like casting his Resto now because we have that's not bad. So I wish we still had the Lark in play. But this is still pretty good. The question is whether or not I want to start copying Wall or I want to start copying Kiki. Oh, you know what? This is out of fetchable things, isn't it? I should have gotten the planes when he pathed me. That's unfortunate. I think I'm just supposed to start copying Voice of Resurgence. I think I'd rather have a giant elemental. So this is giving us an elemental token regardless, whether he blocks it or whether we sacrifice it during the end step, so that's pretty good. We have a 6/6 to start beating down with. If he doesn't have a removal spell for Kiki here, if he doesn't have a removal spell for Kiki, we'll get to make an elemental every turn. We get an elemental regardless of whether or not he blocks, so because Kiki sacks it on step. Pretty surprised if he doesn't have a removal spell here. Hopefully he's just got like mana leaks and remands in his hand. That would be ideal. And again, he can't cast Wrath with his land, so we need to have land plus Wrath. Has a path. Alright. Yep. That's pretty good. So now we need to draw. We need to draw a spell that matters. That's not a spell. I think I'm supposed to ship at least the voice and the elemental kitty in here. Yeah, I think that's true. Oh, we have 3 voices. I guess I should have played this pre-combat, because I'm playing this for sure. That was a mistake. That was a good draw. I think we're dead here. Your path. All right. Alright, you put another creature in the graveyard for us, so we got that going. Huh. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I'll just trade all those. I guess I'm supposed to ship, that was a mistake. I'm supposed to ship with Eidolon there too. Yeah, because then Eidolon would have... At the very least, I'm supposed to ship with Eidolon there as well. Yeah. If he has Remand, we technically die because we have Eidolon on the table. Alright, so Chord. Yeah, the black-white deck's really good. Alright, well that's an out.